weekend I played Dragon Link. I played the PPG event. I know what a run one loss kind of checked in late. Then on Sunday I played at the Cards and Boards game case tournament. Minus the round one loss, I went X1-1 and I ended up in 19th place. And then the case tournament went X0-1. So basically 2 draws and in just about 12 rounds of Yu-Gi-Oh! I technically went X1-1, X1-2, which is good enough to actually get a day 2 at an event or anything of that magnitude. It's the same list, nothing changed. I did test it with one of my testing partners, and I tried Brigade, but instead I went with Dragon Link. It was the number was really low because of Drytron and Tri Brigade, so it was good to go with something that people are familiar with, but didn't have as much prepared. So I'm gonna get down to the dock profile and explain my traces real quick. So right here is my hand trap lineup. We played 3 Ash, which is generic. We placed 3 Skullmeister while in testing. The reason behind Skullmeister was you maximize playing Chaos Space at 3, and this is more than once per turn, and it can be activated in a damage step. Ghost Bell is once per turn, and Nibiru punishes bad players, and Soft Lord is primarily known for a lot of rogue. So this was a very successful hand trap lineup. I wouldn't change anything about it. I use Skullmeister way too often I thought I would have. For the Dragon package, 2 Safer, Brotar, Red MD, and I'm playing the DMZ lock. What a lot of people would think is playing these are bricks, but they're not technically bricks because you can use them multiple ways. Also, this being you can unequip it and do more comboing, and then recharge it, bring back the same DMZ, and then this is because this is not a hard once per turn or soft once per turn. You can use it multiple times. If you see the tactics, tips, and tricks video, I already explained this. Safer is one of my favorite cards to use. It didn't maximize at 3 because if you use it at 3, you want to play Noctivision or not play Noctivision in this list. Red MD is just a powerful extender. Also, you're playing 1 Remus, 1 Phalanx, 1 Ravine on this. The reason being so is because this can get you Dragon's Ravine. And if you have this on the field or Romulus on the field, what people don't seem to understand is this is also an extender. So people are like, and especially when you're combo with the DMZ, you can bring out Phalanx, and then this becomes live. So in simplifying game state, this is a very simple package. You wouldn't play more than this, and it's an easy side out when you're siding out. Then the Dragon package, Rockets, very supplementary. Don't really have to explain as much. Reason I'm not playing 2 of these is because I'm not playing Needle Fiber and Extra. You have Boot Sector Launch, and you have Quick Launch to go around with the Rocket package, and the Chaos package, 11 Near, and 3 Chaos Space. This is for this list. This is you want to resolve this card as much as possible, and you want to have your targets. I summon 11 Near every match. This is primarily my favorite card. I also use its light. We also, while testing, we wanted to use this the light attribute ability to resurrect a monster, because Levenair we didn't want to go for it for more turn 1, ripping a card out your opponent's hand. DMZ lock was more sustainable. But in mid to late game, this card shines and gets more stronger. Also, I remember my boy Jao was playing the Chaos Creator in the 60 card list. Going forward, I might experiment playing with the Chaos Creator in this variant to add another target, but I think I might put this deck to rest. For spells, 1 Call by the Grave. The reason why I'm playing 1 Call by the Grave because you took out War Legacy Guard Dragon from 3. And this is a very powerful 1-of. Everyone's playing Drill and so many attributes, and this is a 1-of that you definitely need. We play 2 technical talents and 2 Dark Rule No More. Reason being is because while testing, we noticed that Impermanence was becoming more and more popular, so this card would become selectively more dead. We didn't want to play Forbidden Droplets because we didn't want to discard cards out of our hand. Primarily, we want to keep cards in our hand, and this card can be optimal. You can discard it while you're doing your combos. As 40 cards in the main deck. For the extra deck, Pissed LP, Pisty, 3 Striker, self-explanatory. Nothing much to explain there. What to explain is 2 Spears. Relatively in the Dragon Maid version, you'll play this. But while in test, like I said, we wanted to use Levenier's light attribute, Resurrection effect more than anything, exploit it. So a second Spear did come up, and in the simplified game state, it shines. Protector Whelp was we used this card so much. Even when you get Nibiru, instead of making B-Card, you can make this and send your Buster, your Destruction Blade to the graveyard, and you're still comboing. So even when you get Nibiru, your opponent think like, oh, you're not stopping, but like you have a normal summon, which is crazy. Quad Barrel is what we replace we replace the Needle Fiber with, because you play a Hot Red Dragon or Archery and Abyss, and it did come up a lot, especially in this can get off the field, and then sometimes you can resurrect it and then do the same thing again. So a lot of people don't understand that. Romulus, self-explanatory. Borosword, Alpalooza is your Link 4s. Alpalooza comes up in a simplified game state. This card is really primarily broken against Tri-Brigade and also Drytron, so you'll primarily end up with 3. And if they go for... Once you stop the first name, primarily you should have enough on your field for you to stop them. Borosword is literally crazy. And then round off your synchros. Nothing more to explain there. Hand traps. This is for my sideboard. 2 Droll, 2 Ghost Bell, 2 Phantasme, and 3 Lancia. Because again, South Florida is primarily known for Rogue, and how the meta was shifting, Lancia wanted to maximize it while in testing. My testing partner suggested, and I started Lancia in every matchup. What was subpar was actually Droll. I saw more action with Phantasme and Ghost Bell than I saw with Droll. Droll, I played 2 mirror matches and I won those, but primarily Droll to me was subpar. Would I continue playing? Yes, I would. But Ghost Bell did his thing. Phantasme, I drew 4 off of Phantasme in the mirror match, and my opponent he didn't play around it, which was crazy to me. But that was good. But the best hand trap was Lancia. It did its thing. Lancia and Skullmaster. And then the rest is just backer removal, Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Cosmic, 2 Twin Twister, 1 Red Reboot. You didn't want to play multiples of 3 of each, because this you pay 1,000 life points, this you discard a card. This is a busted card. I don't know why you would not want to play this, and this is a powerful 1-of. I don't know why Konami had put this at 1. This is supposed to be their 0 at 3 card. That is the deck profile. I want to give some shout outs to definitely Nick Sauceman. Thank you, Nick. If it wasn't for Nick, I wouldn't be able to play with those technical talents. I practically borrow everything. Also, shout out to Nicholas Newson for driving me down to South Florida. Shout out to most everyone I test with, even my testing partner. I can't tell you guys who my testing partner is because I don't want them to be revealed. But the reason why I did so well is because, really, I went in depth and explained the intricacies of this. Till next time, guys. Peace.